The Adventures with Bene by Romano M. Meridian. Chapter 1. Intro about me and Bene. Hi, my name is Nalthen and I have one brother. I am going to tell you a time when I got lost in Paris, France. I was so happy I had Bene and his dog friend with me because without him, I wouldn't survive in Paris, France. Also, they were super smart and they told me great ideas of what to do to get money in Paris and get on an airplane. But I think I am going ahead of myself. Let me tell you the story about how I got lost in Paris and how I needed to give Bene back to his owner by the next day and be back home. Chapter 2. Preparing for the walk. I decided to give Bene a walk. I got the walkie-talkie just in case we got lost. I got my backpack to put everything Bene needs for our walk and a dog dictionary. Also, I had to be back by bedtime. I was going on a walk with Bene. Somehow, the walkie-talkie got lost. I didn't know where it was, but I didn't care. I didn't need it. But then I remembered if I don't have the walkie-talkie, then there's an opportunity I could get lost. Chapter 3. Nalthen walks past his neighborhood. I started my walk around the neighborhood. For some reason, I went past my neighborhood, dense road, but it took me 5 minutes to notice that I went past my neighborhood. I yelled, "Help! We are lost!" Nobody heard us, so I kept walking past my neighborhood. Then I saw a dog. Bene barked us up a storm. I thought I was never going to hear anything again, but I guessed he saw that other dog because he started to tug on the leash. It wasn't a soft tug. It was a hard tug that made me fly high into the air. Chapter 4. Bene's new dog friend. Bene went the other way where we were supposed to go. He went east and we were supposed to go west. They started to play with each other. I bet you are wondering how. They were rolling around and they were talking dog language, and I understood only 2 words the dogs said at the same time. They said best friend. I thought, oh no. I thought that because that only means we are going to race. I am going to have to run. I want to prevent that from happening, so I tried to break them apart, but I couldn't break them apart, and they were going to start racing. Chapter 5. The dog race that made Nalthen lost. They started to race. They raced and raced and raced. It felt like they would never stop. Then they finally stopped racing. That was odd. Then I noticed something. They hit a bench, and the second thing I noticed, the walkie-talkie fell out of my backpack. I asked myself, I wonder where that was. I got the walkie-talkie. It was covered in drool. I realized that Bene got the walkie-talkie with his mouth and put it in my backpack. Also, the third thing I noticed is that people were talking in different languages. I asked Bene what kind of language they were talking because he was smart. He barked twice. I looked that up in the dog dictionary and that meant we were in Paris, France! I was shocked about this news. Chapter 6. The plan. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stay in a hotel for a night or fly back home because I had no money. I was panicking. I was in trouble. Then I brainstormed. What should we do for people to give us money? We can do a comedy. Here's one. A banana and an apple on a tree, waiting for something to eat. Bene and his new dog Fred fell asleep. Hello, I said to the 2 dogs. I woke them up. I have to be home by tomorrow. I don't care about my bedtime. I care about being home by tomorrow because that is when I will return you to your owner, Bene. She will be so upset if I don't get you home to your owner. Wait, I have an idea. We can do something together. We will show Paris how talented you are, Bene, and also your dog friend. Chapter 7. The Show. We did something that no one would think of. I said, "Jump, Bene." He jumped until he hit his head on the ceiling. I told the other dog, "Run!" It only took him 5 seconds to go 1 mile. He made a dog record. I think that's what the mayor said. Everyone said ooh and ooh ah or ah ooh. Some even said ooh la la. We did one more thing. I said, "Jump over Paris's biggest bench." That was 12 feet tall. Anyway, they jumped over the bench. It was amazing. We got about $200. We were on the news. Then I remembered my mom always watches the news, so she might be a little shocked. Chapter 8. The Mom Point of View. The news said someone named Nalthen and a dog named Bene and another dog that's unknown is doing a talent show in Paris, and they got $200. Oh my gosh, my son is in Paris! Oh my goodness, he's supposed to be in Florida, in the USA, but my son's in Paris! What happened? Alk, my brother, asked. Mom said, "Nalthen is in Paris. I am shocked." "Me too," Alk, my brother, said. "I am going to ask Nalthen how he got to Paris." "Me too," Alk said. "I am confused. How did Nalthen get to Paris?" asked Mom. Alk said, "Yeah, I wonder how he got there." "I don't care how he got there. I am going to sleep. Good night." "Good night," my mom said. Chapter 9. Staying overnight in Paris. I decided to go to the Bola Hotel that was rated 3 stars. That was the highest rated hotel. The rest were 2 stars or less. I was about to pay until the hotel man said, "Since you are so popular, we're going to give you the room for free." I was shocked. I passed out for 1 minute, then dropped to the ground until Ben and his dog friend helped me off the ground. Then I said, "Thank you," and went to my room. I was happy I didn't pay for my room because it was a mess. There was food on the ground from the last guest, a lot of mosquitoes, and it looked like nobody dusted the room in years. The prior hotel guest said, "Enjoy," and closed the door on his way out. "This will have to do," I said to Ben and his dog friend. It was so uncomfortable to sleep, but I have to be back home by tomorrow. Chapter 10. How do we get home? Since I had so much money, I am going to go on an airplane. I am going to wake up at 6 in the morning, and I am going to buy some stuff in Paris instead of at the airport. I told Bene, "I wish you could live with me, but we have to return you back to your weird owner. But your dog friend will live with me if my mom thinks that is a good idea. You can go with your owner to visit him. I am going to go get an airplane ticket." I went to a lady that sells airplane tickets and I said, "I want a ticket to go to Florida." She said, "You can have the ticket for free since you are so famous, and here's your ticket to go on the airplane." "Thank you." "You're welcome. I hope you have a nice trip," said the lady that was selling airplane tickets. Then I noticed we were going to England when I was on the plane. "Oh no, this won't be good," I told Ben and his dog friend. The end.